Hey, we're back at it today. The rain yesterday was insane. So we're pretty much set to lower the body onto the chassis, and hopefully from there we can find places to fix it and bolt it together. So I've already made my cuts inside the wheel wells. So that should be good to go there here soon. And we've gone ahead and gotten the back squared away. So we're gonna lift up the Metro a little bit with the jacks. Take the blocks off the back, and we're going to try to sit the body on top of the chassis and see if we need to make any adjustments from there.
Okay, so we've taken out one block on the back and it's already super low. Let me show you guys the back. As you see, it's pretty much on the ground right there, or almost there. We had 3 blocks right here. I don't know if you can see. 3 blocks right there. We're at 2 right now. So we still have 2 blocks to go down.
It's just going to be a little bit more off that second block for the back to be on the chassis. But the front here, we still have a ton to go. Hey everyone. Well, so we've taken all of the support from the body off, and it is currently sitting on top of the chassis. Now we still have to move it around a little bit. Noah he's kind of worried about how low it is in the back. But what I told him was, that's fine. That's basically all the suspension is on. The travel is gone. There's no suspension travel there because of the weight. I'm lying. There's still suspension travel, which is great. The differential is not on the chassis, so that's good. But it is a little low, and he's worried about that. But what I told him was that basically when we go to mount, when we position the mounts for the chassis to the body, we're gonna have to elevate that in the back so that it's not leaning that far down. But man, look how cool that is. Look how low it is in the back there. It's crazy how a stance would change the whole look of a car. The front is still probably not as low as I'd like it to be. I'd like it to be a little bit lower, and I think we can go a little bit lower on it. We just have to see where we have to cut. And then, yeah, it doesn't look so big anymore, does it?
Not as big, but it's still big.
And I also think the chassis needs to go a little bit, it needs to roll a little bit back, so we kind of have to lift up the body again and roll the chassis a little bit further back, and then straighten this out here, because it's just not exactly even. It's off a couple inches, so we have to straighten that out on the chassis. And also I think that we're gonna have to take off the S10 V8 conversion motor mounts that we bought, and replace it with the stock ones, so that the motor and transmission sits a little bit further inward on the chassis. And I think, you know, that's okay with me. It basically saves us a little bit of money, I suppose. But yeah, I think that we're on the right track. I feel like the whole look of the Metro is different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry about all the sweat, guys. It's hot out here in South Florida. All right, guys. So we switched the wheels out. We put these 17s that had a much better tire on it. And what we're hoping to do is to get the right ride height. So we figured we put some wheels that actually fit and match the back. I do like the look. Noah and I kind of agree. It does have this hot rodish type of look to it. So basically what's next is that we need to lift the body up off the chassis again, slide it back a few inches or an inch or so, and then go ahead and clearance some more of the front that's preventing the front from coming down a little bit lower. We need about 4 inches in the front, and then once we lower the front, it's going to teeter on the back and come up, so the back is a little bit higher. And once we do that, we should be in good shape. So I'm liking the progress. It's a little bit slow on the progress, but I think that we still have enough time to get this thing on the road and worthy of making the Power Tour, the Hot Rod Power Tour in 2021. So we still got a ways to go, but we're working hard on it. So that's it for this video.